Hey everybody, there's Duke. There's my big pointer mixed with lab dog. So anyway, so this is sort of a update and a haul video. So I'm gonna try to get this done. I wanted to get this video done before. Actually, I wasn't expecting to do this video because I wasn't expecting to find what I found. But let's get on with this video. So first of all, right now you can see there's a sign over here. This is actually going to go into the yard display over that way with the witch. So I'm just waiting for the paint to dry with this sign before I place it over there. One of the things I've been really busy with is just clearing out this section here as an emergency exit. There's some stuff here that I've been using just to do some work in this space, so it's not going to be here. It's just here right now because of because I've been working in this area, but I just gotta move that. So one of the things I just picked up I believe it was last weekend, I got this corpse skeleton from Home Depot at $14 discount from his original price, which I believe it might have been $45. I forgot how much it was. If not, it was cheaper than that. Because he's broken from this spot right here. So they took off like 14 or 15 bucks. And then my sister needed some clothes for a costume, and so I went to my local St. Vincent, which is basically like a Goodwill, and I found this prop at 30 bucks. And he's in good condition, fairly good condition. The box is a little jacked, but I tested him out. The only issue he has really is in the back of the head. There's some plastic flash. So if you don't know what flash is, that's just like a terminology for extra material. And so what he's supposed to do is have his head pop out of the doghouse, and then it retracts back in. Well, when that happens and his head pops out, the mechanism gets stuck because in the back of his head the material, the excess material, covers, and so then the mechanism can't retract back. So he's pretty much stuck in that position. So I'm just going to take a Dremel and carve out some of that material. I do not know if I'm going to use him this year because he was something I wasn't expecting to find, and the fact that he was at that price and he worked, I had no choice but to get him. So to call my dog because I don't want him to maybe dig holes or something. If he smells like a squirrel or another animal, he might try to track it down. That's his hunting instinct. So yeah, so this prop I really wasn't expecting to find, and so this is really cool. Definitely will use it next year. Again, like I said, I have to do some work to him. You can see what he was going for. Let me zoom in on the camera here and let's see if it'll capture if it wants to. So it says $159.99. So that was at some point he was going for that price. Just focus. So pretty much this was a really big find. Now I did also get the ultra posable skeleton that you program with the app. That one I'm not going to really show in this video because where I have to put them, I have to clear the space. So you see next to this pegboard, that space of stuff, I have to move it out, and he's gonna go there. I was really having a hard time finding a place for him. I was able to pick them up at a place that had them as a on the show floor, so I got them at another extra discount because he didn't have the box nor the instructions, but he worked and he was all together. So so then I got him, and he's right now just laying in parts. So I know how to put them back together. I've seen enough YouTube videos to figure that out. And he makes sense to, it's not too difficult to put them together. I downloaded the app, so I just need to set them up. So the other thing I picked up was these bones, $8. I got some lights for like $2. These like orangey colored lights. Those I'm not going to leave them there. I tried them out last night just to see if they will light up enough this area. I think it overkills in terms of lighting. It just is too much, so that will not be there. And keep this fog juice out of the sun. Have the fogger set up already, just covered it for nighttime purposes, for the moisture. So the fogger pretty much just plugs into this prop here and then shoots fog into the cemetery. I put some candles, fake candles over here in the cemetery. So you'll be seeing that in the walkthrough video. One of my neighbors is actually going to come into the walkthrough. I don't know if she's going to be in the video, but definitely going to be as one of the first people to come in here. Other than my mom. So yesterday it was kind of funny because my mom did come in here and she got scared, not with this prop, although I do need to set up his speaker. That's something I need to do still, but with this one, so the Big Lots zombie. So she didn't, I guess, expect him to move or his sound or whatever it was. She got to where I'm standing right now and then he went off as it's supposed to. And so she got spooked by him, and then she got another scare with this guy, this gravestone ghoul from Spirit Halloween. So yeah, so these are cool props, very weather I should say they're very good in the weather. Like they can handle most weather conditions. Not extreme, but pretty good variety of weather conditions, rain and sun and whatnot. So stuff like that, they do well. So yeah, so I have him going. Last night I had the coffin zombie going last night. Another thing I picked up at that St. Vincent store was this sign. This one lights up. I think you could see it if I turn it on right now. You might be able to see it. So it changes different colors. So wasn't expensive. $8. Thought it was not that bad. And then let's just show you here while we're here anyways. So this is the Frankenstein monster. I got the hanging, just focus on this camera here. I got the hanging vampire inside the lab because I actually was trying to find a place in here in the vampire den. I wanted to hang him above in this space here, but I forgot that this is not that tall, the spacing in there, so he couldn't fit there, so I had to put him in the back over there in the lab. So I tried other places, but it's just, he's just too long. His body's too long and bulky, so he was not gonna fit in any other location. So I ended up putting him back there for this year. Next year there's plans on actually making this space walkable, and the castle will be expanding outwards that way. So so yeah, so you could look forward to that next year. I moved the kicking legs that I had in here back to where they're supposed to be. I got this stuff I still have to clear out. Thing is, some of it I'm still using, so by the end of tonight, well, beginning of tonight, all this should be cleared out, and it's almost all ready. So I need to drill a hole in here so I could have access to turning him off and on, the candle off and on. And I'll put some hot glue and make it look like wax. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's this is like an update and a haul video. Again, like I said, I wasn't expecting to do a haul video only because I just didn't think I was gonna find this prop in the St. Vincent. So, and at the price it was, it's also missing like 2 metal rods, but that's not so important as the mechanism and everything else. So he's really a simple fixer-upper, and I think he'll make a great addition to the hunt. I still have the leprechaun. I have to put him out there, only I'm going to do it later because right now it's going to be like 90s degrees, so I want to do him later so his latex doesn't get damaged. And yeah, so that's it. So stay tuned for a walkthrough video, if not a couple walkthrough videos, and any other updates that happen. And please share, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. There's my dog Duke. So if he comes through here, then it's Duke approved, right, Duke? Yeah. So yeah, so stay tuned for more videos and see you in the next one.